I'm that kind of person. Like if someone is watching, I don't like to dance in front of them.
Okay, okay. My name is Shreyashi from Clapingo. Could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Absolutely. As you know, my name is Kunal Gupta. I'm from West Bengal, and currently I'm working with my father in his business. And when it comes to my educational qualification, I have completed my bachelor's in technology, BTech, that's in computer science. And for the past 1 year, I have been in business with my father.
Oh,
Like I said,
okay, okay,
that
okay,
was a short introduction. And if you want to know more about my hobbies, I'm happy to let you know.
okay, okay. Yeah. So tell me more.
So when it comes to my hobbies, so I like to like nowadays I'm more into reading because I have stopped using my phone. So I just use it for necessary work. When I say necessary, I mean the important stuff. So I'm into reading and watching TV because that's the only thing that keeps me occupied other than using my phone.
Right,
Yes,
right.
that's
Okay.
what it is.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff do you like to read?
Anything like nowadays I just read newspapers. So currently newspaper comes in our office, so I read the Bengali newspaper. And sometimes there are some books, some random
Okay.
self-help books in my house. So I flip through the pages sometimes, or I watch TV.
Okay, right. All right. So this is
And
your
because
100. Yeah, yeah. No, you tell me.
yeah, and if there was some surrounding, if I had some friends around, I would definitely play some outdoor sports or games.
Yeah. So do you have some interest in any sport?
Yes, I was a huge cricket lover and I wanted to pursue a cricket career, but that did not happen for some reason. So I quit
Okay.
that. And I love sports in general.
Right, right. Okay. All right. So how long have you been here on Clapingo?
On Clapingo, it's been more than a year now. And as you can see, that it must be visible to you, I've taken more than 100 sessions now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like,
and
yeah.
the journey was quite good, I would say. But because of my inconsistency, I did not see the results that I wanted to see in this given time period.
Hmm. So okay, but yeah, you must be seeing at least some improvement, right? What was the reason behind joining at first?
Okay, so the initial reason, which currently is unfortunately, is that I was a huge introvert back then. Like, so I just wanted to, talk to new people, different people, so strangers, and I thought that it would in turn help my English as well because I have studied in an English medium, like with the majority of the people in India. But when it comes to speaking, so it becomes a very huge task for me. That was my personal reason of joining Clapingo.
Right. Okay. So do you follow these session topics?
Yes, I follow them sometimes because sometimes if you don't have a topic, then just having a general conversation, sometimes it's hard to come up with questions and keep
Yeah.
the conversation going.
Okay. Right. But we'll discuss a little bit about the topic first because it's a
Yes.
bit unique. It is origin of the world.
Mhm.
So okay. I mean, in history we have studied a lot, but what do you remember?
What are your thoughts on it?
I have never really even thought about it. All I know is that I mean, I don't know about the universe. I only know that how these continents came up because we were one continent and then we broke into fragments. That's the only
Mhm.
thing I know. But I think I don't know the science. We've read a lot in like religion and stuff, but I don't know what is what. So yeah.
Even I have not heard. I have heard the same theory that you were talking about. Like the whole world was a continent, one continent, and eventually, because of some force, it got broken up into different continents, and from there, life went on.
Hmm. Right, right. And we have read about like the first people and but I don't know when the universe was created or the I mean the world was created. That was the topic. I don't know. We only know about civilizations. Like we studied from like old age, like in history, old age, new age, all of that. So yeah, Stone Age, so
Mhm.
Paleolithic, then Monolithic, and all of that we've studied. But I don't really know about the origin of the world. But
Okay.
yeah, okay. What did you discuss on this topic last time? Just little bit. You tell me, then we'll move on.
Yeah, so the same thing we discussed. I discussed with the tutor. I asked his opinions, and he thought that there is some mythological story behind it. He was saying that
Yeah.
he does not believe in the Big Bang theory. does not
Okay.
believe that. He definitely believes that there was some sort of a god or some higher power controlling the origin of the world,
Okay.
something of that sort.
What do you think?
Uh, Even I was tipping to the mythological side, but
Hmm.
I'm not very on either side more. But
Yeah.
I don't have any hard thoughts. How do I say it? Like
Strong opinion on anything.
strong opinions on this topic.
Yeah.
Like it either might be correct. It might be the scientific one that we say that the Big Bang theory and all those things,
Yeah.
or there might be some other concept totally new that we don't know about it.
Right. Yeah, could be anything. Okay. So, oh, what else? So, like, you've been, where are you from again?
I'm from West Bengal.
So, like, are you born and brought up there?
Born and brought up, but studied in different places, different hostels. So I have
Okay.
got taste of different cultures.
So, what all places have you visited? Like, which is the best place to live in?
Best place in terms of people or climate, you have to be specific. So if I talk about climate, then I would say Visakhapatnam in south.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
studied there 2 years, so I think the climate there is very good.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the people, it really depends on the people, as I just said. Like whatever people you end up with, they make or
Yeah.
break your day.
Right,
So
right. So, how is like hostel life? How was hostel life?
hostel life is good. You see all the good side and the bad side of life. You see
Hmm.
everything. You get to have a exposure of everything that the world has to offer to you, I think.
Yeah.
And you just basically become acquainted with all the different situations in life, like the good things and the bad things. That's the whole gist of hostel life, I would say.
Right, right. So, like,
What about you? Have you stayed in a hostel or
no,
do you
not
have
in
any
a
experience?
hostel, just like a PG, but not hostel. So
Okay,
maybe, yeah, like
even
the
I
PG
stayed in a
life,
PG.
yeah, that's a bit less restricted, I would say.
Mm,
You can, but again, there's a curfew time and all of that, but it's still like you can do whatever you want. Hostel probably is a little stricter, but I don't know. Maybe hostels are strict, but I don't know about college hostels.
Yeah, hostels are strict in general. They have to be strict, otherwise people would become like
Yeah,
people
yeah.
would become people would become animals. They would do anything.
Hmm.
So they have to be strict about it.
Yeah. But like what kind of rules?
Rules like basic rules that is everywhere. Like come to the hostel before 9 or 10. Going before leaving the hostel, take the permission, or don't do this. Don't try to annoy somebody. Don't try to hurt anybody. No ragging and no. Yeah, there are a lot of rules and regulations. These are some of the basic ones that I just told.
Hmm. Okay. 10 is still fine. 9, 10 is okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At least it's not 5 or 6. 6 or 7. That's a bit scary.
Mm, yeah, I mean, for girls it would be something different. I would say because they girls hostel have different rules.
Oh,
Like you are
okay.
talking about from your perspective, right? Like five
Right.
or six, the
Yeah.
girls have to be in the hostel before 5 or 6.
No, I'm just asking. I have no idea.
Okay, so there are some changes in the rules for the girls hostel. So
Okay.
the one that you just mentioned that coming before 5 or 6, I think there must be a rule like that. There is a
Okay.
rule like that actually.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Can
Okay.
What about you? Can you tell something about yourself, like your education? What are your hobbies?
Yeah, I'm from Assam, and I completed my graduation from Delhi, and now I will do my postgrad. I am in Guwahati, like in Assam only, and like
Mm.
maybe I'll go to Delhi again. And for hobbies, I like to dance and read, listen to music. So yeah, all of that. That's it. On Clapingo, I'm here for just I don't know to gain some experience. Yeah,
How long
no
have you
reason.
been on Clapingo?
It's been more than it's been 1 year, 1 year and some months. Like May 2022, I joined.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And
But this is our first day.
what are you studying? Like your post graduation?
My graduation course was sociology honors, and for masters, I think I'll go with social work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your plans? What are your future plans?
Future plans, I don't really know, but like
Like
maybe I'll
what
go.
would where do you see yourself after 5 years? something of that
I
sort.
think I think I would start after doing this post grad. I would do another one, but I would do that from abroad. That is my plan. Maybe on developmental studies or cultural studies. I don't know. I mean, maybe my ultimate aim is to work with United Nations, but that's just
Okay.
in my head. But yeah, but
Okay.
I would also like. Yeah.
I was just going to ask you like what kind of person you are. You like to have big goals or you like to have small goals and just keep on going with the flow.
No, no, no. I mean, I don't have like my goals are big, but like right now I'm not thinking too much about it. Like I want to first complete my education, and then
Mm-hmm.
next step, and then I'll see wherever life takes because it takes me because I don't have like I want to become this. I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Any any fin any financial goals that you want? Like people say that they want to become crorepati or something of that sort.
Um. Okay, it will be good to have money, but that's not like the driving force.
That's
I mean,
not
it
the
is.
end goal.
Yeah, I think yeah, money is needed, but I don't know. I want to be happy. I want to actually dance, and maybe I want to. Yeah, dance will always be there. So that's why I will not really have a job which is too time consuming because I want to do both. So maybe I would try and earn money from both. So I won't give too much time to either because I cannot like. I don't want to do full time dance and I don't want to do full time something else also. So like,
Okay, you don't want to commit to any one thing for a very long time.
yeah, no, no, not for a very long time, but like dance is constant. But the other job should be a little like I don't know. At first, I
Are
have
you
to give
like
more time
a
to that.
are you a professional dancer or you just like to do it for fun?
No, I am a professional.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah. Right. So,
So, can you share something like what levels you have been to? Any big stages that you have performed at?
like I have a Visharad in Bharatnatyam. Uh,
What do you have?
a Visharad, like a degree in Bharatnatyam.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And apart from that, I do another dance form which is called whacking, which has come from like the US. So basically, I do these two, but I don't like to limit myself. I try new styles. I'm from Northeast, so we have a lot of folk dances. I do like a lot of
This Bihu.
yeah, Bihu is from Assam, and then a lot of dance styles. Like when I was in college, I was in the Northeast Society, so I did a lot of different folk dances, like from Manipur and like basically, I think I've covered all states now. So yeah, I've done all the
Okay.
dances. So yeah, that was interesting. It was a learning experience, and yeah, I can do. I like hip hop as a genre of music and dance also. So yeah, I listen to all kinds of music. That's why like my perspective and my horizon is very broadened. It is very big.
You have a great fusion. Like you know Bharatnatyam and you also love hip hop. So they are almost like complete opposites when it comes
Yeah,
to dance.
right, right, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even I love to dance, but I'm that kind of person. Like if someone is watching, I don't like to dance in front of them.
Okay, okay.
You get the point.
Yeah. So what? When did you start dancing?
So I used to dance in my childhood, like the Bharati dance and
Okay.
small
Yeah.
functions. So
Yeah,
those
yeah.
kinds of dance. But as I grew older, so the fear of judgment starts kicking in, and slowly it started to fade away. I think, but still I love music and dance, but I have stopped listening to music because like there was a point when I was really addicted to music. So when I used to listen a lot of music, I could not focus on my work. So I had to really reduce the amount of music that I'm listening to.
Okay. So
I was
don't you
that kind
listen
of
to music
person.
at all?
No, I listen to it, but I keep it in check. I keep my consumption of music in check, so that
Okay.
I just don't get addicted to it.
But I think I am always listening to music like 24 into 7. And yeah, I think the app which is constantly working on my phone is Spotify. Like, not even Instagram or YouTube. Like, it's just always there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think even I should curtail the time limit now. It's
Yeah,
too
you
much.
should curb it. And Instagram Reels as well. I would like to definitely say that Instagram Reels is a place where like on the same music people are dancing or doing creating content on it. So sometimes when you are working, that song keeps playing in my mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
And
think it happens with everybody, but it happens with me. So even I stopped using Instagram as well.
I think Reels, it's good. Like, yeah, it gives people a opportunity to get more views and stuff. But one song, like sometimes songs are ruined because you hear them too much. You're like, okay,
Yes,
now I will never listen to this song. If this comes on my playlist, I will stop it. Yeah, recently a lot of these songs went viral. Like, there's this dancer and he's been making this reel, and like everybody's following this reel, and yeah, it's
what's
like
the name of the dancer?
I forgot his name. I think his name is Shehzad or something. Uh,
I don't know. I don't know that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Do you know this song Longa Lashkara from
Yeah, I've heard it, but I've not seen any reels on it.
okay, okay. So that oh good then because there are two everybody is making reels on that song now.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So yeah.
know Matt Stefanina. If you have
Yeah.
ever heard, he's a foreigner,
Mm-hmm.
but he does
Yeah.
Bollywood songs and collabs with Indian dancers.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. He does. He dances well. So what other dances do you like?
I've really stopped consuming that kind of content, but as far as I can remember, like I can't remember any. I can remember, but I can't remember the name.
Ah,
I
okay,
can
okay.
remember the face. I can,
Hmm.
but I can't remember the name.
Hmm.
Like I really can't remember. I can't recall the names right now.
That's okay. All right. Okay, okay. So now are you in the middle of work? Like, will you go back to work after this session?
Absolutely, I will go back to it.
Okay, okay. So basically, what do you do in the whole day? Like, how do you start and end?
Start and end. It's very no specific job as such. So I have to
Yeah.
do everything like small thing to the big thing. Everything I have to do like go to the market or do some small work, fix a small problem, or just talk with some very big officer. So everything I have to do.
Hmm.
So nothing very specific because we run the business. So you have to be in charge of everything. You
Yeah,
can't just be because we are in a very small stage right now. So you have to do everything by yourself.
yeah. So do you get tired of your schedule
Actually,
sometimes?
I would say that I don't get tired because every day is a new learning for me, and I just hope that one day all this hard work will pay off, and I will become a better person after the all the hard work that I've put in.
Hmm. Right, right. Okay, so then what kind of feedback did your previous tutors give you?
The previous tutors gave me a lot of feedback. Like I don't have the habit of forming sentences because I speak in a very casual manner. So they told me to frame good sentences, frame proper sentences because sometimes I end my sentences very abruptly, and sometimes I use fillers like and
Hmm.
something of that sort. And they told me to work on vocabulary
Yeah.
and more on my confidence and more basically on my hand gestures and facial expressions and those other non-verbal parts of speaking. So
Okay.
I can remember those points. They have told me a lot of things, but these are some of the points that are coming to my mind right now.
Okay, so I don't. I think you improved. There's not much like problem with ending sentences abruptly. Like I could see a structure. Yeah, vocabulary is something you can work on, like just to enhance and upgrade your English a bit. So yeah, since you read newspapers, I'm sure there are a lot of words that you won't know the meaning to. So you can always like Google and try to frame a sentence with it, and
Mhm.
try to make sure you use whatever words you learn on Clapingo platform or other people that you're talking to. So yeah, but don't learn more than 3 to 4 words every day. Otherwise, it will become too much. You won't be able to retain. So the idea is to learn less words in one day, but be consistent. So then after 1 month, you'll see, okay, now I know so many words. So yeah, and then use
Absolutely.
it like in your conversation so that you don't forget.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
using is the toughest part. I would say
yeah,
that
yeah.
even if you know the words to incorporate it in your sentence, it becomes a very hectic
Like in
task
which
because
context to use.
yeah, in which context you have to use and how do you frame your sentence. Then you become conscious while you're speaking. You're not speaking
Yeah.
fluently, so
Right.
that
So
becomes a thing.
that's why
So
whenever you search the meaning of a word, frame a sentence with it that time, and frame it in a way like it's related to your life. So in that way, you might just
absolutely,
remember. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, that's it then for today. We'll see you next time.
Hmm. Actually, do you know that the next session is also mine?
Oh, is it yours? But then it's again
Yes.
showing 111th.
Yeah, they have a lot of backend issues. They have to fix it.
Okay, so yeah, it's
And
111
sometimes
session.
sometimes even they show demo session as well.
Oh, to you?
Yes, to me, and sometimes the tutor have also asked me that, is this your demo session? Then I have to clarify that no, it's not my demo session.
So,
This is my this
okay.
and this session.
Okay. So, okay, we'll speak this on the next class. This will get cut. I'll just get back in 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.